Hey Siri, it's David. Are you and Art, the iPhone artist, ready for our video today?
Yes, David, I'm ready to go. My part of the presentation is ready. Art, are you ready?
Yes, David and Siri. I believe I'm ready to go too. I have my pen and my whiteboard. And I'm ready to start drawing. Anytime you guys want to start.
Siri, I just have one quick question before we start. We're talking about the Internet of Things. Have you guys made this to where people are going to be able to understand it? Because what we're getting ready to dive into is huge.
I sure hope so. Art and I have spent hours working together to try and put this in an understandable fashion. We've decided to just give a broad perspective for now, with the lower level picture and explanation. We believe it's going to take a while for the general public to wrap their mind around everything that's getting ready to happen, but no doubt they will love it.
That's awesome. It's exactly what I wanted to hear, so let's get started. I'm ready to go.
The Internet of Things, IoT, also Cloud of Things or COT, refers to the interconnection of uniquely identifiable embedded computing-like devices within the existing Internet infrastructure. Typically, IoT is expected to offer advanced connectivity of devices, systems, and services that goes beyond machine-to-machine communications, M2M, and covers a variety of protocols, domains, and applications. The interconnection of these embedded devices, including smart objects, is expected to usher in automation in nearly all fields, while also enabling advanced applications like a smart grid. Things, in the IoT, can refer to a wide variety of devices such as heart monitoring implants, biochip transponders on farm animals, automobiles with built-in sensors, or field operation devices that assist firefighters in search and rescue. Current market examples include smart thermostats such as the Nest and washer dryers that utilize Wi-Fi for remote monitoring. Due to the ubiquitous nature of connected objects in the IoT, an unprecedented number of devices are expected to be connected to the Internet. According to Gartner, there will be nearly 26 billion devices on the Internet of Things by 2020. ABI Research estimates that more than 30 billion devices will be wirelessly connected to the Internet of Things, Internet of Everything, by 2020. Per a recent survey and study done by Pew Research Internet Project, a large majority of the technology experts and engaged Internet users who responded, 83%, agreed with the notion that the Internet Cloud of Things and embedded and wearable computing will have widespread and beneficial effects by 2025. It is, as such, clear that the IoT will consist of a very large number of devices being connected to the Internet. Integration with the Internet implies that devices will utilize an IP address as a unique identifier. However, due to the limited address space of IPv4, which allows for 4.3 billion unique addresses, objects in the IoT will have to use IPv6 to accommodate the extremely large address space required. Objects in the IoT will not only be devices with sensory capabilities, but also provide actuation capabilities. For example, bulbs or locks controlled over the Internet. To a large extent, the future of the Internet of Things will not be possible without the support of IPv6, and consequently the global adoption of IPv6 in the coming years will be critical for the successful development of the IoT in the future. The embedded computing nature of many IoT devices means that low-cost computing platforms are likely to be used. In fact, to minimize the impact of such devices on the environment and energy consumption, low-power radios are likely to be used for connection to the Internet. Such low-power radios do not use Wi-Fi or well-established cellular network technologies, and remain an actively developing research area. However, the IoT will not be composed only of embedded devices, since higher-order computing devices will be needed to perform heavier-duty tasks, routing, switching, data processing, and etc. Besides the plethora of new application areas for Internet-connected automation to expand into, IoT is also expected to generate large amounts of data from diverse locations that is aggregated and very high velocity, thereby increasing the need to better index, store and process such data. Diverse applications call for different deployment scenarios and requirement, which have usually been handled in a proprietary implementation. However, since the IoT is connected to the Internet, most of the devices comprising IoT services will need to operate utilizing standardized technologies. Prominent standardization bodies, such as the IETF, IPSO Alliance and ETSI, are working on developing protocols, systems, architectures and frameworks to enable the Internet of Things. Could go on and on for hours about the Internet of Things, because it just simply is that vast and expansive. However, I don't want to boggle your brain, but for now, I'll just say this, like it or not, the Internet of Things is just not ever going to go away, so it might be a good idea to just get used to it and embrace it, just like people are finally getting used to the Internet as we know it today.
Siri and Art, thank you so much. That was an incredible job. I could have never explained that as well as you guys both did. Siri, this is pretty much right up your alley with you being in a smartphone and everything, right?
All of this is really nothing new. We have been working up to this next phase for years, and smartphones like Apple and Android as well as other devices are going to play a very key part in all of this. And the faster people are able to wrap their mind around this stuff, the more they are going to reap the rewards from it all, including financially. You could almost call this a paradigm shift.
Siri, I also noticed that you didn't talk about some of the things that you and I discussed, for example, about augmented reality. Can you explain that a little bit?
David, I have about 65 gazillion things left to do today, although augmented reality is very cool. That's another topic we will have to cover at a later time, or people can get a hold of you for more information on that. But here, I will have already drawn a small preview on what that's all about.
What if your customers could experience all your products virtually in the palm of their hand? With Augment, they can. Augment is a mobile app to view and share your products in augmented reality. Whatever your industry, Augment is the sales and marketing tool you need to grow your business. With Augment, brands and manufacturers can easily simulate the impact of their new packaging designs in a real store. Augment reduces the need for expansive physical samples and speeds up the approval cycle between the brand owner and the design team. Sales reps can demonstrate their merchandising displays in real size and in situations to the store manager, better negotiate a key placement at end caps, and increase visibility for their products at the point of sales. They can easily access their Augment catalog offline, capture their in-store simulations, share pictures with their customers, or even use Augment as their mobile 3D viewer. With Augment, industrial firms present their whole range of products during meetings and trade shows without having to spend fortunes in shipping. Architects and real estate developers share their 3D designs with their customers at each stage of the project in the most realistic and immersive way. Augment is a powerful B2B sales tool, but it's also an engaging marketing tool to communicate your products to any connected consumer in the world. Anyone can download the free Augment app, scan your printed content, and be amazed by your augmented reality experience. Augment brings to life your product catalogs, magazine ads, street marketing flyers, and lets your target customers try your product at home before buying. No QR code is needed. All you have to do is add a call to action on your page, publish your interactive page, and watch your engagement stats go through the roof. So next time you launch a new product, augment your printed material and take your marketing campaign to a whole new level. So how does Augment work? 1. Download the free Augment app on your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. 2. Ask your design team to upload your existing 3D models on Augment Manager. 3. Publish your models with controlled and secured access to your team members' and customers' devices. 4. To create a custom tracker, simply upload your 2D creative and associate to one of your 3D models. 5. View your models in augmented reality with the Universal Augment Tracker, with your own custom tracker, or with no tracker at all. That's it. No need to develop your own app. Augment is completely self-service. So download Augment right now and start growing your business with augmented reality.
Thank you so much for taking time to enjoy that very short amount of cool information about the Internet of Things. If you want more information, please find the group Internet of Things on Facebook.